About 20 miles back, we just left the Darlington Raceway. We did a great tour on the inside. We showed a little bit about the outside, but it was getting late in the day and they've got everything locked up, so we didn't get to see the track or the pond that I wanted to. But as we're heading back towards Charlotte, a couple of emails, and I love communicating with you guys on YouTube and the messages and emails and on Instagram. One thing that kept coming up about 4 or 5 times, I've been asked to find tractors. So I know between Charlotte and Darlington, there's a great little place called McLeod Farms, just shy of McBee, South Carolina. And McLeod Farms is all about the peaches and strawberries and fruits and all that good stuff and ice cream, and they're jam-packed busy all the time. But right beside McLeod Farms is a little tractor museum. So I figured, you know what, we're gonna stop, we're gonna take our time, we're gonna look at all these tractors. So you know what, I'm all about you guys. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for leaving happy comments. Thank you for subscribing, ringing that bell. This one's for you guys, because you asked for it, you got it. Let's go look at some tractors. Now, being that I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I do not have a whole, oh, there's a birdie up there. Hello there, little birdie. I do not have a whole lot of experience when it comes to tractors. The only tractor I've ever been on was a Massey Ferguson that Mr. Ronnie had as I was growing up, and I actually have a scar on my forehead from an injury from a Massey Ferguson tractor, or actually the trailer that was hauling it. But we're going to take a look at some of these old John Deere greens up here, for those of you who love tractors. So I changed my mind. They are closing these doors in about 20 minutes. So we're gonna go on the inside, then we're gonna come back out here and walk around these tractors. So I don't want you guys to miss anything that's going on in Mac's Pride Museum. Oh, and the fact that it's like ice cold in here really helps. (1952) Crossley. Check that bad boy out. And right here on my left hand side, of course, we got a Volkswagen Bug. 2-door 1956 model 1101. This one is a 1920 McLeod. Wow, that's beautiful. Great shape. And I love the paintings in the back, so it kind of puts you into that place. Stories this car could tell from the 20s, the roaring 20s at that. In a beautiful, great shape. (1949) Studebaker. Well before my time. There's a photo of this car in action. And right beside that one is a 1923 Ford 25. 1923. Look at that old North Carolina license tag. Look how beautiful. And right next to it is also a 1923. This is a Depot Hack. Now, when I was first approaching it from this side, I didn't know Is that a milk truck? Is that a food truck, like delivery service? But as I got in front of it and beside it, it's like a cab or a station wagon. It's got seats going all the way in the back. 1923 depot hack. Here's a 1940 Buick. World War II gas rationing. Rubber was the first commodity to be rationed after the Japanese invasion. Little history there. Pause the button so you can read it. Now here we have a 1964 Pontiac. And there's a photo of it. As always, as I like to say, if you have any stories of any of these vehicles, any memories, please feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Most of these vehicles were before my time, and I'm getting old. Now here we have a 1963 Ford Galaxy. Now my grandparents on my mother's side, they had a Ford Galaxy. Not quite this cool. This is like Elvis Presley cool right here. I mean, check out the blue interior. This is styling and profiling in 1963. Look at there, even got a drive-in tray sitting here. But I remember as a little kid riding in the back of my grandma and grandpa's car. Again, it was green and it was not this cool. It was definitely not a convertible. And here we have a Chevy two-door 1955 model 2102. Again, look how beautiful and immaculate that is. Now this museum kind of reminds me, I was just laughing and joking about that car over there being an Elvis style cool car. This reminds me of Graceland's museum. If you ever been to Memphis and visited Graceland and going to the car museum, because Elvis had a massive collection of cars, and most of them are still on display. I am definitely loving this air conditioning in here, but I'm also trying to do the speedy version because they are getting ready to close up. Here's a 1930 Lincoln. Boy, this is mobster right here. That's what I'm thinking about when I see this vehicle. Next to it is a 1931 Chevy four-door. And where are you from? South Carolina, the Iodine State. And here we have a 1952 Packard. Look at the front end of this bad boy. Wow, check that out. Beautiful. Since I scooted my butt between these two cars to get that one there, I figured, well, you know what, we'll just keep it going. Love that blue. Today I'm wearing Carolina Panther blue, but this is a 1964 Oldsmobile. And I'm slowly scooting my way out. That was a tight squeeze. Luckily I've lost weight. Now we've got a pickup truck. 1966 Chevy pickup truck. There's a gumball machine there, so I'm not going to try to squeeze between it to get down there. I like this color. That's pretty. 1956 Buick Roadster. And right beside that, we're going back to the old school 1930 Model A Ford Deluxe Roadster. After closing its factory for 6 months, Ford introduced this Model A. Hello there, Mr. Bear. I was not expecting to see bears here today. And this one does have a rumble seat in the back. That's sweet right there. I love that. Model A. It's even kind of got like the little police searchlight there. I wonder if that was standard on the cars. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Right behind Mr. Bear here is a 1963 Dodge Dart. Deep red interior here, but in great shape nonetheless. And look at all those bottles back there. Talking about a collection. Wow. I don't see any Richard Petty Pepsi bottles though. Here we have a 1961 Rambler. And there's somebody in this car. Meet George Jetson. Hello, George. George needs to put a shirt on. I know it's 100 degrees out, but still. Come on, George. Now we're talking Amish old school right here. Check this buggy out. I wonder if it's got a year on this one. Go up to Amish country up in Pennsylvania, you'll see a lot of these. But don't record them. They don't like that. Now here we have a more modern pickup truck. Doesn't have a year on it. '41 Plymouth. Wow, check it out. Got a little writing here, so again, I'll zoom in and then you can pause so you can read it. And since I'm already back this way, we'll get this pickup truck and work our way forward. They're proud to be Chevy. While I was starting this video, DJ Faith was in the other store. And I told you, McLeod Farms is all about peaches. So yeah. Oh, and as we see this beautiful ride right here, I know exactly what this is. This is the fabulous Hudson. Maybe it's a Hornet. But I like cars, so we'll say the fabulous Hudson Hornet. This is a 1951 Hudson. And as I back up, I'm going to show you all that artwork on the walls too, so you guys can enjoy that. This license tag has Michigan on it. Do I have any Michigan viewers out there? I get my status report almost daily, and it tells me where everybody's viewing from. Tells me who's liking our videos. And it tells me the one person that doesn't like our videos. Any NASCAR video that I post, one person always hits the unlike button. And that's okay. Here we have a 1946 Chevrolet. Boy, this is styling and profiling right here. Kind of got a light butterscotch color to it. Fleet line. We're going to come on this side of the 46 Chevy, take a look at it. Then we got us an Army Jeep right beside us. Can't wait to see that. For all my Army vets. MASH 4077. This is a 1945 Jeep. Again, in great shape. That's pretty cool. They've got black and white photos of soldiers. As always, shout out to my fellow veterans. Thank you for your service, men and women. Myself, proud U.S. Navy veteran. Check out the front of the Jeep. It's got a big bullet. That's pretty awesome. Some more photos remembering our troops. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. We got one more vehicle to look at before we head outside. They are getting ready to close the doors. So again, I wanted to come in here, grab some of these vehicles for you. This is a 1930 pickup. Take a look on the inside. Now we're going to go back out in the heat. We're going to get some tractor footage. But if you are ever here in McBee, like I said, just shy of McBee, South Carolina, McLeod Farms, check this museum out. It's free. Doesn't cost a dime to come in. I'll just kind of give you a quick view of this side. We're not going to take too much time, but they have everything. They've got chairs, organs, dolls, glasses, all kind of glasses. Just a wonderful place to visit. About 20 miles outside of Darlington on your way to Charlotte. So if you're heading to the race from Charlotte, smile, you're on camera. Cheese. It's absolutely free. There's old barber chairs. Absolutely free to come in here and check it out. They have, well, look, there's rocking horses. Everything. Now let's go take a look at those tractors. DJ Faith, she went back out. She says, before they close, she wants some ice cream. I said, okay. Whew, you don't realize just how hot it is until you go in there in the nice air conditioning and then come back out here where it's 100 degrees. 1920 peach spray machine. But I do listen to your comments. I listen to what you guys and girls ask for. So that's why I made it a priority to stop here today and get some tractors on film for you. Maybe we'll see a Massey Ferguson out here. Matter of fact, wait, is that red one a Massey Ferguson? Mr. Ronnie's was red. Ah, Massey Harris. So close, yet so far away. Now, when I see this here, I can't help but to think Green Acres and that guy that used to run around and sell all the junk and everything that was new and hip at the moment. I cannot remember his name, though, from Green Acres. I haven't seen it in so long. Green Acres is the... Never mind. So let's go down here and let's look at these tractors, shall we? Farm All. Look at that uncomfortable seat. These do not have years and makes and models other than the little signs that are still attached to some of them. So I have no idea what years these are. This is a case. Little bit better seat up there for your hind end. Another McCormick Deering Farm All. I cannot get between those two, so I'm going to squeeze between that Farm All and this old fire truck right here. Try not to hit my head. Well, there's a Massey Harris, not a Ferguson. But if you know tractors, again, feel free. This one's called Pony. Feel free to leave some comments and memories and thoughts in the comments below. Well, that one there's got a little bit of padding on it, it looks like. Actually, no, I take it back. I think that's metal. Nope, it is padding. Good. From afar away, it looked like it might have been metal. which would have been it made it worse in the heat like it is today. BF Avery. Model 5, Model V. I wish it had some stickers on them, some plaques telling us a little bit about the history, even maybe where they came from. But here's a quick look at the other fire truck that's out here. But other than the manufacturer, there's nothing really about these tractors. There's an Oliver 440, that's all we know. Much better seat there. Thank you guys and girls for watching our tractor video today. There's an Alice Chalmers tractor. If you have not already done so, please hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell for notifications so you can be notified when we upload more amazing adventure videos. As I mentioned, we were just at Darlington Raceway. Met with the wonderful staff there. They let me tour around the museum. Here's a Ford Power Master. This one looks like it's ready for like drag racing or something. That seat's low, tires big. This bad boy looks like it's ready for some serious business for tractor pulling. Another Alice Chalmers. I'm pretty sure at this point I've missed out on ice cream. So I sacrificed ice cream for you folks today. Hope you don't mind. Hope you appreciate me filming this for you and missing out on ice cream. Because McLeod Farms here has some really good ice cream. But apparently we got a whole bunch of peaches going home with us. Here's a John Deere 620. And here is a John Deere 620 with DJ Wayne sitting on it. There's no key, so no worry about me cranking it up and taking off, but here's the view from the cockpit. I just got an email, 4 free tickets to the Carolina Charlotte Football Club soccer game tomorrow against DC United at Bank of America Stadium where the Carolina Panthers play. Thank you guys for those 4 tickets. We may do an adventure from Bank of America Stadium tomorrow watching a soccer game. Now, getting up and down off this bad boy was no easy feat. You kind of put a foot there, then you put a foot here, and you hold on and you hop up. But that was living. So as we come into the end of our tractors, we did not have any luck finding a Massey Ferguson, but a lot of John Deeres. John Deere diesel, big boy. Massey Harris again. There's the highway. Facing this way to the left is Darlington Raceway. To the right, Charlotte, North Carolina. I see 60 there on that tractor, but I couldn't quite see what was written on there. Let's zoom in and see if we can see a little bit better. 60 row crop. Somebody just pulled in and they're going to be sad because they're closed. They just missed it. And we're back to the 1920 peach spray machine. DJ Wayne, McLeod Farms, just shy of McBee, South Carolina. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure. Okay, one more. Who remembers riding on these little bad boys? Put a quarter in, ride around for about 3 or 4 minutes in a circle while the carnival music played. I sure do. They used to have one right outside of Kmart across the street where I grew up in Myrtle Beach. As a little kid, I loved it. International Delivery Truck, 1913. It wasn't Mr. Whiffle in Green Acres, was it? I can see his face, I can hear his voice, I can see him trying to sell everything under the sun, but I cannot remember his name. Green Acres. Let me know what his name was. So rumor has it that the doors might actually still be open. If they are, I'm gonna try to sneak in and grab an ice cream before it's too late. I was able to make it inside. Look at this delicious ice cream. They were kind enough to say, okay, we'll let you in. We'll get you one more. Don't that look absolutely delicious? That's right, that's all mine. McLeod Farms, there's still people in here, so they're not running everybody out, but see what I mean about those peaches? Peaches and every other kind of fruit you can think of. And they grow the majority of it right behind this store, actually. It's a big farm right behind us. I kind of don't want to go outside because it's nice and cold in here. As soon as I get back out into that 100-degree heat, my ice cream's gonna start melting. DJ Wayne, McLeod Farms. Here's to you.